Now, Power Pivot is based on the data model that comes with the Power Pivot Power BI system. Okay, so instead of VLOOKUP to look up the value and bring the value into this first sheet, we keep the two sheets separate and we look up the information that we need using the data model. So, okay, so what we're going to do, okay, so insert, say, pivot table. So the fact sales is already selected, right? Now click OK. All right. Now go to the bottom and you see there is something called more tables. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. This is not the only way. There are lots of different ways in which you can create the data model. So we started out with fact sales, right? So now if you click more tables, okay, so do you want to create a new pivot table? To use multiple tables in your analysis, a new pivot table needs to be created using a data model. So click yes. Okay, so now you see the two tables appear here, and if you click the little arrow there, that will expand and it will show you all the fields that you have in each of those tables. Okay. So now you can bring in sales manager, okay, and then bring in profit here. Okay. Now what happened? This is obviously not correct, because for each person, for each sales manager, you have the same total profit, which is equal to the sum of all the profits of 60,000 and odd rows that we have. And that's because even though we brought in these two tables, we have not connected the two tables like we have done in Tableau. Remember, we did the left join and inner join and so on. And that's the reason why you get this warning message. Relationship between the tables may be needed. Right now there is no relationship between the two tables. Okay. So you say create. Now, first table, say fact sales. Okay. And what is the common field here? Product category. Right? So for each product category we have a manager. So then dim sales manager, again category. Click OK, and now you see that once the link is established, then you have the profit being calculated correctly. Okay. Now you can look at this relationship by going into the data model itself. Okay. So if you go to data, okay, go to data and click manage data model. Click manage data model. That will take you to the data model page. Okay. So here we have the two tables that we have added to the data model. Okay. When we click more tables and click yes, it created a data model in which it put the two tables in without making any connection. So you had one table here which is fact sales and one table the sales manager. Okay. Then when we said go ahead and create the relationship, then we have the relationship okay, so we can select diagram view. So right now we are in data view. If you select diagram, then you will get a diagram view of the two tables. So here they made some changes. It's usually a good idea to put the lookup table at the top and the fact tables below. So now you see the arrow here that shows that the value of the sales manager is being fed into this fact table. Instead of creating a new column and entering the value of the sales manager in each row, this will simply pull the sales manager information as needed from the lookup table. And we can do this. Suppose if you did not create this link, okay, suppose if the two tables are there hanging independently, okay, see here you get the warning message already. When I deleted the link, the warning messages come up. Okay. So if you want to create the relationship yourself, then you can do that by simply clicking, dragging and dropping. So here we want to connect this to product category. So bring in category and put to product category. That will create the relationship for you. And it will always be, okay, one to many. You have one to many. There is only one category instance in that table, and that will be fed to this table here.